The political space has become so heated, and it didn't start now. From the 2015 elections, it really got bad when people were reporting people to their bosses to fire them, and it has built up from there. So people, when they come into the political space, people are on the offensive and defensive because they do not want to be the ones on the receiving end of these things. But this is not an obedience situation that, oh, it's just obedience that do this. Look, the truth about it is the people who have faced the most consequence for hate speech is obedience. We have been lynched, all sorts. We are burying people. Badebo Rhodes Vivo is still visiting people. Peter Obi had to visit people after the elections. So when we're talking about the consequences of these things, these are and you know what? When you talk about us as media people, look, everybody that has been representative of the obedient movement has been quite sensible with their speech. But you have spokespersons, official spokespersons of other political parties being able to say really, really, really terrible things and get away with it. So much, so terrible that we have a professor in Canada who has had to carry a case to ICC for what a spokesperson of the APC said. So when you talk about these things, look, anybody can wake up today and say obedience. You know, you played the video of that person. Do you know that as of this evening, Obidents have gone and traced the real name of the person on the flights? Where he used to work, where his wife works, she works at the TV station, all of that have brought that, please, so police, take. Because when these accusations come now, they will say obedience. So obedience have brought the police, look, we have fed you with every information about this character that did this.
Are you saying he's not an obedient, the person who was screaming obedience in the plane?
No.
Are you saying he's not?
Obedience brought it out. No.
He's
and
not.
That's the thing. Anybody can wake up and say, and like I said, we are facing, this is the kind of thing we're facing now.
So
that
make us understand that sometimes some people, in being objective now, sometimes some other people who are not obedient camouflage as obedient on social media to tarnish the image of the obedient. Is that what you're saying?
And when that happens, like with the case of today, obedience take their time, go and investigate, bring out the name of the person, because we do not want to be tainted like that. Even with the conversation of the Eze in Lagos, they have brought out this Eze is actually in Isolo. This man has actually shown support for the ruling party. So now why are you painting him with obedient brush?
Well, the video that he released is clear as to
yes,
what he
but they have gone back to trace.
Right.
And so what I'm pointing out is, look, there is a concerted effort to paint situation right now when we are waiting for the court case. And look, literally, our leader has said this. We are going to court. All of us, we are facing court. Okay. We are hoping that it will be shown live on TV so that we follow that process.